Yeah, sure. My name is Mark, and I'm SPTG. So, yeah, I customize sneakers, clothing, and hand-painted signs for a living. SBTG actually stands for Sabotage, which is a name that I wanted to represent myself with, and I came out with it when I was 17 years old.
Hi, my name is Alvin, and I'm from a design collective called Farm Studio. There's 4 of us in the collective, and I'm here today at the Nike store to launch the AW77 badge collection.
Quite long, right?
Yeah.
2006, 5.
2005. We know each other for 5 years.
We actually shared an office for about 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Is it 4 years?
4 years, yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
So yeah,
actually we met each other through the same passion for actually we worked on a project before we even met each other, and I think it's something to do with Nike shoes also. It's a Nike balloon shoe.
Right, yeah. So we
So
worked on a Nike project. That's how we got to know each
that's
other.
how we got to know each other.
Became friends and shared the office, and discovered we shared the same passion, and wanna take it to another level. The patches, we've been invited by Nike to design a patch for customizing on the AW77 hoodie. So this one is done by me, and this is done by Alvin over here. And that's what we're here for. You wanna go first?
What inspired us to get into just designing stuff which is very sports related is it actually links back to sports. I think I started being very fascinated with the whole genre of basketball as a game, and also later with Nike as well, because they did great campaigns for brands like for sports basketball, like the whole Jordan brand inspired me a lot. So from there on, I think that became a passion related to graphic design, and so on and so forth. We started doing some independent projects, and later on campaigns for Nike, and then now we got to design this badge for AW77.
Yeah. For me, I started getting into design because of skateboarding, and it kind of merges with basketball, because back in the late 80s, a lot of the skateboarders were wearing basketball shoes. So one of the shoes that skateboarders loved to wear was the Air Jordan 1, and at the same time I loved Jordan as well, and the game. So one thing led to another, and everything sort of revolved around basketball and skateboarding, and the whole design world behind it, and I just wanted to be part of it, and do what I do best to contribute to this whole world of design. For me, the checkerboard design, I chose the checkerboard design because at the time when I was designing this patch, I was listening to a lot of ska music, and ska music, they usually have the checkerboard design at the background, which symbolizes black and white unity, like racial harmony. And at the same time, checkerboard represents the racing flag, so it represents victory in sports. Then I had the crossbone. Which stands for rebellion. So when you're a rebel, like I was inspired by people like Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, Andre Agassi, all from Nike, and they were not just regular sportsmen who performed very well, but they were sort of like rebels who tried to change the game. And it really like resonates with me and what I do. So I wanted this patch to symbolize them as well. So yeah, rebellion and victory.
For me, my badge symbolizes a very simple concept of charging for freedom and a charge for victory. So it's actually a very sports-related kind of inspiration, because when you are running a marathon or you're taking a drive up to the rim in a basketball game, there's only one approach and one constant thought in you, and it's to go for it and not falter and not look back. So that's the kind of energy that I want to portray in the badge that I designed, and it's also very music inspired, because the wings is actually like a parody of the Van Halen's logo, and the heart with the arrow across it symbolizes the charge for freedom. Also pretty anti-establishment in a way, so it has a greedy message behind it as well.
I was actually, I've been skateboarding for like the past 20 years, and during high school I was basketball team captain. So yeah, I love sports.
And what about Alvin?
I started playing basketball, I think, when I was in primary school. So on and off, like I'll have like games like with my friends from the hood. So I think basketball has been a big part of my life, and basically influenced me and taught me a lot of things I need to know about design.
For me, what I want to really focus on is over my entire life as being influenced and growing up with like several brands. My company sort of took the direction into designing for brands and consulting and conceptualizing for brands that I grew up with. So we have like different brands, like definitely Nike, PC shoes because of skateboarding, and Casio watches like G-Shocks. So yeah, we'll definitely build more. I'll definitely build more concepts and develop more products for brands and bringing them back to Singapore and call it our own. So it's like designing out of from Singapore internationally.
I think for myself and for the rest of the guys from Funk, we are getting more back into the game of art, because art was actually what inspired us to do design. And then I think more recently we found that we are going one full circle, so we're going back into doing a lot of contemporary art. So I think contemporary art gives us a very different view from, say, doing design and working with clients, which is totally a different challenge. Contemporary art gives you total freedom to create, and also I think the passion that comes from contemporary art is very different from what we are doing in design. So we are going back to our roots, and I think we're going to concentrate on that for the next 5 to 10 years to come. I mean, like this project, we're basically in the same project and working.
Nike has brought us together to work on the same project twice. So yeah, man, definitely, always.
So definitely looking for the next Nike project, which we're gonna be together again.
Most importantly is to, like, what I really want to do is to design for a cause. Yeah, like customization, individualism. You know, like you represent yourself as an individual instead of you want to promote that to people to express themselves.
I think the most important thing for any individual to do is to keep healthy, because if you have a passion to do something, you have to be really healthy enough to do it. So don't take health as a secondary thing. I think it's the most important thing in life. So keep healthy, keep fit, and exercise.
Yeah, for me, in the realm of life and design and anything, if you ever have a hunch to execute something and you're thinking whether or not to do it, I think like keeping in your head just doesn't help. Putting it into action and existence is very powerful, and every action that you take would actually put you through a learning experience, and you gain you'll gain from it, and you'll be better than before, rather than keeping it in your head. So just put it into action, put it into existence. Yeah, that's it.